we will be bringing light to each of you to experience by way of energetic formula, but also tone. And we would like you to focus upon your breath. For this exercise, we'd like you to focus upon breathing in as if you are breathing into. Imagine you have, as if you are a bottle. Imagine you have an opening to this vessel in the very top center of your head. And we, with every breath, will be breathing into this. Using the nostrils for the out-breath, Tamsin may use her mouth. Continue to use the nostrils unless guided otherwise. Each breath will be entering into this opening of your vessel. We will be doing energetic work, including some light toning. Using your breath, if you'd like, you can close your eyes. We would like to remind each of you that you are not only enough, you are precisely who you are meant to be in every aspect of that which you are. I'd like you to focus upon your breath with the knowing that you are not only enough, that you are sovereign, that you are perfect in your uniqueness, and that you are imperative to the all, and that you are greatly loved and appreciated by your guides, and that you are seen and protected by your guides. Breathing in, noticing any sensations within your cells as you visualize this breath as light moving its way down your body through this opening in the top of your head. This light begins to pour and pool, filling the vessel of your skull, moving its way down your spine, filling your body from your toes all the way up to the very top of your head with every breath. Continue to visualize this as we do our work. You each chose to come here knowing of its challenges and of your capabilities, knowing it would not always feel like home, knowing you had the strength to navigate such a path, knowing that you had a gift that could be used for the expansion of the all. By being local here upon this plane, what a courageous choice you each made. What a gift indeed to the all you each are. Breathing into the feet, thanking the feet for every step that they have taken us upon. What miraculous vessels you each have. We are working on the feet in the beginning to move up toward the ankle area. We're revitalizing your cells and we're reminding you of who you are energetically, reigniting you, so to speak, reminding you of the blessing of the gift that you each are. Reminding you that this beautiful vessel is temporary. Reminding you And as uncomfortable as things may sometimes be, this is where you chose to come for a relatively short period of time in the grand scheme of things. And that to be present within such vessel is the very best place to be while upon this plane. Each reminding ourselves what an incredibly courageous decision it was to come here, and what a gift it is to the all for us to be here. To live not in apology, to live with gratitude, in presence with our guides, and in solitude as much as is intuitive and necessary, knowing that we are always living in accordance with much apparent else, knowing that from a place of presence one is able to be in union with all that is. Remembering that at this stage in evolution there will be moments that one feels lonely, but remembering that one is never alone. Their guides are always, always with them. Allowing enough time to be off of the screens, for these can be a seemingly effective way of aiding oneself when one feels lonely or when one wishes to exit the reality they wish not to face. It is most important, children, that you do not spend too much time on your screens. Instead, allocating as much time as is possible to be in nature, to be with the rocks, the trees, the earth, the creatures. This will heal you all greatly. We're working very hard on removing what humans call EMF currently. Do not be put off by the poisons of this planet. Breathe in the light. When one acts in accordance with one's soul's will, one finds a greater sense of balance and indeed health. For intuitively, you each feel to spend necessary periods of time with the earth, in the air, in the sun, geographically to be in the correct areas for you each, at the right times. Remember to listen to yourselves when it comes to each aspect of your existence. What do I feel to do? What do I feel not to do? I have the courage and grace to be present to these, remembering that by way of presence is the most effective course available to me, and that from a place of presence I am able to create at my optimum, and indeed I am creating all the time. I guide you each to put your hands on your hearts. Just taking a few deep breaths and reminding ourselves, I am perfect as I am in this moment. I am an expression of the all which is in expansion. I will always be growing, and I am perfect as I am right now. I am always supported upon my journey. I unapologetically gift all that I am, and I do so most intuitively, behaving consistently in accordance with my soul's will. Let us close our eyes and come into a deeper sense of the presence of our guides, breathing them in, so to speak, for the next 3 breaths, nice and slow in your own time, breathing in the sensation of, or what you visualize as, your guides, noticing the feeling, noticing the feeling in your every cell. We remember how colossal indeed we each are. We remember who we are. We remember we are the light, and so there is no division between us and our guides. And they are ever present. I remember that I am enough. I remember that I am everything. I trust myself. I trust myself to do as I feel. I have the courage to be present, for from this place of presence, I may most astutely navigate, and I may create at my optimum. I remember that I am never truly alone, and that I am supported in all that I do. I remember how loved I am. I remember that I chose to come here. I remember how very capable I am of navigating my course, and that I am always assisted in doing so. The guide said, "We will leave you now, and thank you for joining us today." And they said Tamsin will step in to say goodbye. I'm just going to say thank you to the guides. Thank you. Doitara. They said to end this with a light language tuning. They said they've been doing a lot of work on us energetically on a cellular level, and they want to use light language, sort of like they're showing me almost like to seal what we've been doing, and then I'm going to come through fully and say goodbye. So just using your breath once more, focusing in on the breath, and just imagine that you're literally breathing these sounds in. Horas, titiara horas. Tae tenemoka heta. Honta, hier rushne. Hare setaka. Hone tir. Hares. Otana. Hore, Hares. Takashne, teteor. Konta tatarninatashni. Hora sataka. Hare seteta ho ha. That's perfect. They were really pleased with how you all received that energetically. I'm coming in now as Tamsin. They were smiling and delighting, and as they were leaving and they were sort of taking this last bit of energy away from us, as they were leaving, they were smiling with how pleased they were with how well received the energetic shifts. They're still they're still making a few through me as they're like 1 foot out the door. So beautiful. They're beaming on us. Like if you guys are as lucky as I am, and I've had that grandmother energy in my life, where I've had the opportunity to be able to look up at my grandma and just see her beaming at me. That's exactly what that feels like. And they just wanted to sort of seal the deal with that last bit of work that they were doing. It was like they were showing me, they were literally like sealing up the energetic work that they'd been doing when we were breathing in through the top of our heads here. And they were just beaming as they were leaving, like they didn't really want to leave. Really so sweet.